Oh.
Tell me more.
You know when people say, "Oh man, I worked out so hard, I started having muscles I didn't know were muscles."
Mm.
I'm starting to sweat so much, I'm finding new crevices.
Oh God!
It has been super hot.
I feel like I'm on the set of a Silverchair video clip.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, on that one, yeah.
Yeah, see, only old people would get that one.
What's that one called? Freak, isn't it? Freak? Yeah. The big F1 weekend, Bilsy. Big
Mate,
F1 weekend.
We 100% are going to talk about F1 because one of the sets we're talking about are about F1 and it's relevant. And there is no doubt in my mind now that McLaren is against Oscar.
Really?
Why didn't they pit him with everybody else?
Yeah, but they did that to Lando too.
Yeah, but if they pitted Lando, it would have been too obvious. And if they pitted Oscar, Lando would have followed and they would have double stacked.
But even Lando was questioning. I don't know. We were talking about the coding and stuff last week, but even Lando was like, dude, why aren't we going in?
Yeah, it's coding. That's code. 100%. They wouldn't bring Oscar in first to benefit him. He would have won. They're not going to bring them both in at the same time because then it's going to hurt Lando to double stack. And they're not going to bring Lando in without Oscar because then it will throw everybody purposely against them.
Let's be honest. Only Max could have done that.
Yeah.
Only Max could have done
agree.
It. Anyone else in that same position could not have pulled that off.
Yeah.
The risk was crazy. The actual... Bro, who would have thought?
Look at everyone in the chat. No F1, no F1. And then Dan, more F1. My man.
That's it, Dan. That's it, mate.
There's not half hour worth of talk tonight. It's just mainly that. So to get more, like we updated you guys last week about the three guys running for the front. One guy was way ahead. The other two were backing it up. Now it's kind of a mix of all three of them. Literally a jumbo mix, but the finish looked doctored. Their own team looked like they hurt. One team has two races, and they favor one guy that's not the Australian. And just everything they do looks like they're doing everything on purpose to favor the Pommy guy.
Because Lando's dad has invested like north of $30 million.
Keep going.
More, right? More.
Yeah, it'll be 50 plus.
Yeah.
We've got to give your son a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate.
Interesting. And then I don't know if anybody follows the V8 supercars in Australia.
Nah, please, I'm going to tune out now. Fucking hell.
This one's good because everybody will relate, right? And both of you guys can listen to this one. Technically in car racing, you win throughout the year, you get say 10 points, second gets 5 points, third gets 1 point. Over the year, you keep coming first. Obviously, your points go 10, 20, 30, 40. You become the favorite. You can get to a certain round that nobody's catching up. Congratulations, you've won, right? That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
This year, the V8 Supercars turned it into football, final season.
Oh.
So the top four drivers, doesn't matter, you accumulate points, the top four drivers go into a final, like a semi-final, a grand final. So it doesn't matter if the first guys won every single race all year and second, third, and fourth have only won one race. Just the way the points have worked out, all four of them, whoever wins the last race wins. And that's what happened on the weekend.
Yeah, that's shit.
One guy, Brock Feeney, the Gold Coaster, he got like 19 pole positions, which is the most ever in history. He won 13 out of 24 races. The guy that won 4 races and had 3 poles took out the whole championship. Stephen Bradbury, in other words.
Wow. Yeah, that's crap. That's crap.
So Tyler's only 2 minutes for me, but yeah, that was wild, that one. That was a bit different. But yes, like I said, we can talk Formula One a little bit because there was a Formula One drop today. Let me just open up the page. Now, those that like Formula One might know what this is. Those that don't like Formula One, this is almost a waste of a city set. Let me just share the screen. Why they've done it, I don't know. But I mean, I get it. There's a new team coming next year called Audi, like the car, AUDI. This is the Audi colors and the truck. I feel now, Bill, and you'd know more than anybody, we're about to see a huge fluff of dog shit city F1 just because.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they bleed it into City. Like, I think it's very nice the way they've got it set up as its own, F1 Speed Champions line. I don't think it needs to bleed into City.
It went into all categories. It even went into Duplo.
Give me a sec.
It was a big partnership.
Has it? I've never seen the Duplo ones.
Yeah. Oh, they might not have hit the market yet, but it's in Duplo as well. So, and it's funny because recently I had a meeting.
Duplo is one of the first ever sets F1 come out in.
That's what I thought.
Like F1 Formula
at head office down in Sydney for Lego, and they confirmed that vehicles are still 60% of their sales, and F1 has just amplified that. So Bilsy's right. You're going to see a lot more vehicles next year.
But that's not officially branded F1 stuff. That's just racing cars, right?
Look down the right side of the box, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. That's the 2+ Duplo. Then they did the helmets in the 4+.
That's the weirdest looking Lewis Hamilton I've ever seen, bro.
But you know it's Lewis Hamilton, didn't you? Please, Henry. Please tell us how you knew that was Lewis Hamilton, Henry.
Not that one. That one's not Lewis Hamilton.
No, but tell me how you would pick that would be Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, it is Lewis Hamilton's head on the wrong car. It is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was going to say, I just thought Ferrari Lewis Hamilton, mate.
No, they've got George Russell's helmet on a Ferrari there.
Yeah, George Russell's just been in the tanning booth for 4 hours.
But yeah, tell me how that's, tell me every angle how you can tell that that's Lewis Hamilton head. And I think, and like I said, there was another one that had different style helmets or different bits and pieces. But yeah, they were the first back in the first wave, before even City, before even
didn't even know
champions. That. Yeah, they were super early on. All right,
Claire, in answer to your question, I will, but not till after work on the 13th. So not till late afternoon.
I might. Just depends on radio. I think I'm working every Saturday now to the end of January, so my Saturdays are about to get rammed.
Ouch. Yeah.
Talking about that, funny as went to the Christmas party for the radio station on the weekend. Older demographic radio station, for those that don't know, party 10 times harder, looser, and more wild than the younger demographic Christmas party I went to.
Wow.
Second puberty, bro. Second puberty
was spending money and not a care in the world. Henry, you'd have loved it. I'm telling you, it was so fucking good.
I'm well past that, mate. I'm well past.
All right, so yeah, let's talk Lego. First off, let's talk Black Friday, aka Cyber Monday, aka Bill made me spend $100 today. So for those, and I know not many of you are, but I am, all their bags, all their suitcases, all their luggage, and their plushies are all half price at AG.
Right. Today only. So if you
no, they extended it. We've got an extra day. Look.
Oh, okay.
They extended it.
Is that because that shit doesn't move, or
probably?
What is it?
Who knows? Probably.
Oh my god! Tell me. Oh my god, that sling bag. You've got one, eh?
Bro, I bought this isn't even the original. I've got the OG from like 3 years ago, and I wear it every single day. Bill, is it not my work bag, everyday bag?
Yeah.
But hold on, Bill, what's your sling bag look like?
Same.
But so yeah, I bought another sling. But the thing I actually did like out of all this, and like I said, there's the bigger backpacks, the ones that we've all seen, the different new style. But how's this for everybody that have kids as a really good stocking filler for next year for kids, for school, mate? For a kid's school bag for $34, that ain't bad.
Nobody's wearing that to school, mate. Even my kid would be like, nah.
Both of my kids have Lego school bags, and they always have. Just saying. Oh, hold on. I need to copy and paste an Adidas stripe for those that live in Blacktown. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So yes, again, good. Helena, you're late like always, and you missed it. You missed that F1 chat. But yeah, plushie toys, stocking fillers, bags, suitcases, half price, happy days. Now I'm going to move that one to the end because that's a big chat. Formula One we've seen. Now, some Jan 1 releases, we can spin through these fairly quickly-ish. Some are cool, some are average, depending if you're into Marvel
Another
stuff.
group. It's like the third or fourth group.
You know what I did when I was scrolling through this before getting it ready for you guys? I loved that they used a minifig head instead of that Iron Man print type style.
Yeah, but it's out of scale.
Don't care, just cop it. It's better than the fucking print.
That's the minifig in there. So the chest piece folds down and the minifig.
Oh yeah. Again, I didn't mind that it was at least not that flat. Talking about it, again, few mechs, few figs, and yes, another group.
That looks cute.
And that's why he sells, because he's that favorite. He's the generic everyone knows. What's it cost? It's not cheap. Where's the release price? Did he have AU on here? Wow.
Oh wow.
No, they're all in euro. 60 euro. So let's say 149, 139 for the group.
Way too much.
Yeah. Is what it is. Next. City, obviously the truck. We just had a quick chat about the tow. Cool as a standalone tow truck. Make it yellow. Just make it a Lego tow truck. Sweet as.
Why? Can you tell me why? You might know. It's a city truck. Why is it a display truck?
So two reasons. One, you put a car on it, you display a car like you would a tow truck technically. And I love the mechanism too, the way it drops down the thing. But if we do driver parade F1, they go around on the back of a truck before a race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what they're leaning in on.
Yeah, I read the title earlier today. I'm like, why is it a display truck? I wouldn't put that in my display cabinet. But that
other than when you see them doing like fancy events, they do a lap on the back of a truck. So I'm guessing, again, assuming that's why that's lent on. Who knows? It could be just or displays in. Put your car in there and display it on your shelf with the truck. Another train for the nerds, obviously. Everyone's going to froth over that. Good on yous. And that's it for the city. Next.
Big time next.
I don't know why they're still milking up, but hey, milk it, I guess.
Because it's Kevin.
It's nostalgia bait too, right? Up's a great movie.
I'm pretty sure.
And this is a pretty good. It is a good Kevin. It's a good bird.
I'm pretty sure I just read that Harrison Ford signed on for the live version of Up.
Oh, they're not doing a live version, are they?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Disney are doing live everything. They didn't learn from the little black man.
I don't even know why. I don't know why they're remaking Moana. Like, it wasn't even that long ago Moana, the original, came out, and Moana 2 just came out last year. Like, is there no more original ideas?
It's all about the dollar bucks.
That's insane, man.
Although, did you see Zootopia 2, the fastest growing movie, non-Chinese movie in China ever? Made $100 million in the first day.
Fucking no.
Zootopia 2.
And where's the Zootopia sets?
Yeah, I don't know.
Haven't seen any of those. This one's another nostalgic why as well.
Yeah, interesting. Cool paint. Let's say stickers.
I don't mind it as a cool little weird mock, but why are you bringing back and in Friends as well? Scary, creepy. As if they're not already creepy enough. Next. Star Wars, a couple of cool new grey ships and a white ball. Next. And then
GWP.
And then is this a GWP? Yeah.
Yep, GWP.
That looks shit.
What? God, they're getting crapper and crapper, aren't they? Bill, I don't know if it was you or it was me and Henry talking about GWPs now, just how useless they're getting.
Yeah, they used to be really good when they were themed to like like a modular, for example, and they were themed to that modular, like the old school removalist truck with one, and the newsagent stand with one. Like when they were themed, it was good, but some of them are becoming really useless and stale. Some like was it the Pirate Playground or the Water Park Playground came back like 6 times because no one wanted it. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then now there's people that rely on it too, isn't there?
100%. I know with like for me, when I'm buying a set, I wait till there's either double points or a decent GWP.
Oh, we want that because we always want a freebie. That's a given.
Well, there's nothing worse than ordering something and then a week later a GWP getting attached to it.
Yeah. All right, now.
The taxi was good. Yeah, exactly, Steve. The taxi with the... Which modular did that come with? Was it the...
Are you going to talk about the Enterprise this week?
We already have.
The Enterprise came out. Seems to be selling very, very well.
I think it was one of the weeks you missed, Henry. I'll bring it out. I'll bring it back up.
It looks so shit, man.
It is. It had a really good theme GWP, though.
Looks crap.
I don't know anything about Star Trek. So I can't comment on the ship, but I do. The only thing I don't get is the scale. I suppose if you did it minifig scale, it'd be bigger than the Millennium Falcon, but I don't know.
It's not very swooshable.
No.
Dan, I skipped BB for tonight. I had tickets for Big Brother tonight, and we decided to skip it. We went last night, obviously.
I mean, I'd love to see a Klingon Warbird. That'd be mad, but that looks crap.
I guess if you're a Trekkie, the figures are probably pretty important.
Talking about, like you said, you're doing this minifig scale. The size of it is going to be next level, insanely huge, right? Even though it's quite big, obviously. How many pieces was this bad boy?
The Enterprise is a huge spaceship.
Yeah.
3,000. So it's still quite big. Now, talking about big, how's this one? 2026. Can't give an exact dates yet because I don't have it. Architecture theme, right? 1,000 Australian dollars.
Ugh.
12,000 pieces.
Do I even want to guess what?
I don't know. That's all I've got in a text message, in a Facebook message.
Is it not a German castle?
What was the world map?
Pretty sure it's a German castle.
The world map was 8,000, maybe.
Is that Nush Van Stein, whatever thing it is? Is that the one?
Might be that one. I don't know.
12,000 pieces. I'm thinking it has to be art. I mean, it says architecture theme, 600 US, probably 1,000 Australian, 12,000 pieces, maybe more.
They've got a...
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's massive. That's insane. And trust me, I have milked every corner of the internet, every secret text person I know. Nobody knows.
Is that more than like what's the most expensive set to date? The Death Star. How many pieces of the Death Star? More than 12,000?
Let's find out.
It'd have to be big pieces too, because like the Lego Architecture Notre Dame had 4,500 pieces, but they were all really
tiny
small pieces. Lots of those like candlestick pieces and stuff.
This one, Henry, 9,000.
Oh wow! So it's the way biggest. But
So what world map was officially the biggest, wasn't it? In the end,
Was at one point, yep.
What? Really? Wouldn't have even thought that was a contender. Wow.
there you go, 11,600 pieces.
Ugh.
So for architecture, and you got to think architecture really isn't art. It never has been, but it could be. Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to have to be some sort of castle. Eiffel Tower's 10,001. There you go. That's the scale I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Oh, here we go. I just got a secret text from someone watching the stream. How good's that? I like it when people watch the stream that know some good things. Bill almost hit the money. Castle, yes. German, no.
Oh, there you go.
Japanese castle.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
I'd buy that. That'd be sick. The other thing is, let's just say it's a German castle, a Japanese castle, a castle, whatever castle, Buckingham Palace, whatever. Take the architecture aside, it's going to be one of them massive in-your-face. What's Diane's one? Notre Dame. It's going to be something like that. It's going to be a full-blown, full-table statement, fuck off piece. Like, you walk in the room, fuck off that. That's what it's going to be. Has to be. But, if you're looking at $1,000 compared to $1,400 or $1,500, the Star Wars thing is for, not quite as much as a grey slice, almost makes you forcibly think that it's value for money.
True. But if it's that big, though, it's just going to sit in the corner like a treadmill, just get in the way.
Yeah, just don't lube it up too hard. Helena, that's what the Eiffel Tower is, a full-on fuck-off piece. 100% it is. And then you light it up, and it's a double fuck-off. Yeah. A UCS architecture set, 100%. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's going to be the angle it jumps at. While I'm looking through my messages,
Claire said half a DeLorean. No, with that piece counted to be the full DeLorean.
Especially since we use Duplo. All the unofficial soccer sets are now being worded, no photos, but I can confidently say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sets. All soccer related. We already knew about the ball with the stadium. That's the world's worst kept secret. Soccer ball with a micro stadium. When the soccer ball opens up, stadium inside.
Yes.
Is this, and is it male soccer players or female soccer players or both?
I think both.
Stadium with ball. I'll get to the best one at the end in a sec. The best one, I think you might even appreciate, Henry. 3, maybe 4 football players in the same scale as the dunk player. The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said to you, one of
them.
Have
you seen it?
I saw a photo in passing by.
Have they got faces, or are they the blank?
I didn't look that good detail, but I'm sure when I read it, it said like Vinny or Vici, so I assumed it was going to be that
Vinicius Jr.
But why would you not pick Ronaldo, Messi, and
if it was Messi, I'd burn it.
Or Maradona, you know what I mean?
Comes with a couple of 1x1 white bricks.
Yeah, so obviously some footy player sets, some smaller sets, some minifigure scale sets, and the World Cup trophy.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Told you.
That'd be cool.
There's your seller. There's your hook.
That would look good in between your two trophies, Henry.
Yeah, it would. It would. It's World Cup next year too. So yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect
That's
timing.
awesome.
100% it does. And why not bring that next wave of sports out? They did well with NBA. Let's try soccer. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
As far as rumors and leaks, there's nothing fresh this week. No, so you don't need to go disappearing, running away. Bill, there's no leaks, no secret squirrel type stuff. So their last soccer set went so well. Yeah, but you're talking back in the year 2000, 2001 when they made a hockey set and a basketball set, and
Are you being sarcastic? Are you being sarcastic? Like they were shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also one of their I'm not even. I don't know if I should go there, but like Megan Rapinoe, they would hammering her on the socials, and she's crap. She's the worst ambassador for soccer.
Yeah, I think that's where you're going. The women's soccer players. That was not a soccer set. That was a diversity flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a bit stupid. Like,
That wasn't a soccer set.
yeah.
You know, that was 100% a diversity flex.
All the sports sets went really well back in the early 2000s when they did NBA, they did soccer, they did ice hockey.
Bro, they should just do the CMFs of the team. Remember when they used to do the German team and all that, like the CMFs? Bro, if they did that, my God.
They did. Back in 2000, they brought out the German soccer team with a soccer van.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, but even if you did it again, like, what if you did CMFs but just did soccer legends, Ronaldo, Messi, all that, like just CMFs with Lego, an official, bro, they would sell out nonstop because everyone would want to buy 11 of their favorite nationality, right? Like, it'd be crazy.
Yep.
You could do the same with other sports as well, global sports such as NBA and that sort of thing.
Lego, give me a job, mate.
Well, Kmart are already doing it with them stupid, ugly brickheads, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're already and the shoes, the rip-off shoes that Kmart are doing. Modular is the tightest kept release of the year. Bullshit. We talked about it about 2 months ago. It's the world's worst. It's the world's worst secret this year. The modular's been released left, right, and center.
Yes. Is it? What is it?
Music hall and furniture shop.
Oh, that's right. Bro, these modulars just don't hit the same anymore.
No.
You won't get images of it for a little while.
Yeah, you won't get images. Helena's right for images, but for rumors and whispers, yeah, music room and furniture shop. With the smallest scale style too, not the old, let's fill it to every corner.
Oh, do you know what it is today? It's Lego Advent Calendar start day. Who's got Lego Advent?
No one cares, man. Fuck off.
What's that? What did he say?
He started talking about Lego Advent calendars.
Oh, God, I hate them.
Why?
Because I'm a Grinch. I hate them.
You need Lego Christmas sweaters. Come on.
Nah, man. I need that with a hole in the head.
I saw something the other day for an Advent calendar, and I thought that was freaking... Oh, Hot Wheels. Oh, you know what? I can get behind a Hot Wheels Advent calendar.
I bought a bluey one.
Bluey? What are you getting that? Oh, just like little bits of bluey.
Little figures, like little 2-inch figures and stuff.
Well, the kids get chocolate ones, and when they misbehave, they're not allowed to have it, and I get it. So I like
exactly.
it in naughty over Christmas.
I'm the same. Claire just cracked hers open. She buys it for the holiday sweaters.
Oh, for your Star Wars sweaters and your Marvel and your...
Yep.
Then you resell them for $20 per fucking torso.
Normally the city one is always the shitty one. And this year it was the best out of the lot because it had a Christmas tree character in there and it had 2 or 3 really good figures in there. The Star Wars one wasn't great. And there was no Marvel one this year.
Can I ask anybody in the chat, did anybody buy this year that I'll try to find it on here. This one, the one that I used on the Instagram tonight, the $500 Christmas tree.
Oh my God!
No.
Did anybody buy this?
What kind of? Can you imagine the tree you could get, a real life tree for $500? Like if you're willing to spend $500, the tree you could get, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's way too much money.
And you would look like an idiot. And
you can't find it anywhere.
You would look like an idiot having that set up on your desk in February.
Completely sold out everywhere.
Oh God.
Yeah, no chance.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely terrible. And who do you think? $500, what the hell?
If you compare that to the Black Pearl or something like that, I cannot see the value.
You know what? This video even looks AI. Like Old Love's movements on the left don't look real.
Mate, those kids are like, blink twice kids if you need to, if you're actually in trouble.
No, they're actually 21-year-old jockeys. You just can't tell by the render. Look at her. She just looks fake.
No, she doesn't look fake.
Yes, she does. Bro, do you know how good, and I've been, like I said, we're talking about this off air. I've been playing with AI lately, and it's at a level now that I guarantee if I show you 2 videos side by side, you would never pick the AI one.
Oh, no doubt, but it's still shit.
It is insanely detailed now. It's scarily insane. Good in a way, scary in another.
So
Now,
I only bought one Lego set this year, besides an advent calendar, but I bought this one just because I have all the maxi figs.
That's cool.
So I haven't built that yet. Actually,
I don't mind maxi figs though in any theme.
technically, that's kind of a Christmas set too.
That's very cute. I'm getting that.
And
No, see, if you bought the Nakatomi Plaza, then I'd understand a Christmas set.
yeah, true. But a quick shout out to Lego as well, because Lego sent me this. And I'm excited.
Oh, that's nice. Henry, what'd you get from Lego?
I'm excited for the 3D.
An invoice.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, good to see Lego looks after, one of us.
Yeah, but thanks, Lego.
Yeah, thanks, Lego. Dreamworld, beat them at the game, Dreamworld, come on. Look, I even put your logo in front of Bill's face for you there. Dreamworld, come on, man. All right, now let's get into the hot topic that won't affect us, but will definitely hit a lot of people.
It could eventually, right? Like they could do it anywhere, right?
Let's talk why. And I've got a few pages open. So for those, let's bring everyone up to scratch, up to date, up to speed. Now, over the last 3 days, if you haven't seen already, Bricklink has literally stopped 35 countries from, and this is where the fuck thing is, from selling and buying. This is where that's the double hit. So let's use the list. Let's say I live in South Africa, right? I can't even go on Bricklink and pick America, Australia, England, and get it sent to my house.
Wow, isn't that bad?
Yeah, both ways. It's attacked them both ways. So, fair. I get it. Let's say I live in Vietnam and I've got a massive Bricklink store and happy days and blah, 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 blah. I can't sell because of, there might be a money issue. And I've got a few points to bring up, for whatever reason. But now you can't even buy if you live in one of these. So let's say you've got a multi-squillion dollar dad that's a UAE prince. Nah, not happening, mate.
Bro, if that was the case, you're getting Lego.
Mate, if that was the case, Dad's buying a Lego printing machine.
So why don't we just start a Bricklink drop shipping business?
Well, this is the thing now, right? So I'll get to remind me to tell you a bit about later Lego reselling, and we'll get back to that because this is the Lego reselling is where I think. When has it got to the point, and maybe we're just so naive and stupid, that this move, it's political. Lego
in what way? In what way?
Henry, right? You live in Brazil. You're making $100K a year selling Lego. Where's your tax getting paid? You might claim tax on the Brazil income. You might have a shell company paying tax on a third island.
You're not earning that much money that would matter.
Parko needs to turn over $100K a year minimum.
Yeah, but that's still small fries, man. Like if you're
okay, but $100K is a year income, right, for anybody.
Yeah.
Small fry, big fry, doesn't matter. $100K a year is a lot of money, and at some countries that could be 30 to 40 grand in tax that country's not getting. Or now Lego own it. How are they earning their dollars? So is there a flex where Lego can't intervene into that dollar figure? Because I get why you might be stopping the seller. Why are you stopping the buyer?
So if you're stopping so you're telling me that if they do it full time, they've got to have their full, like if you're in Australia, you've got to have a BAS statement, all that sort of shit, pay tax, right? Like on your earnings.
As a small business, yeah.
As a small business, right? So, but I don't see the link though, because like there's still, like if it's political, there'd still be shops like Judy, right? That basically do the same thing, but in real life, are they not? They're not targeted in those countries.
So Cinderella Rocket just left a message. Some of these countries have already moved from shop at home with Lego. There are issues with taxes and charges in certain countries. Biggest issue is how poorly Bricklink communicated this, da-da-da-da-da. Now, it's a double-edged sword, right? So Lego obviously stopping in some countries. And me with my conspiracy hat, if I'm selling $100,000 on Henry's.com page, Henry's going to take a commission off me because I'm using your platform. Yeah, that's how it works. You charge me a fee for what I sell. That's how the world works. I'm paying you rent. I'm paying you a shop fee, right? Bricklink shop people have to pay a fee. That's just how Bricklink earn money. Let's say now Bricklink in that country, Lego can't take your money because they're not established. Their laws don't work. Monaco doesn't have tax. UAE, you don't pay service tax. How's Lego now going to make money? Too hard. I'm not earning money. I'm just going to close your door. Why would I bother?
Okay, that makes sense. But like, I still don't like. It just seems like so off-brand for them to do something like that.
Maybe.
Do you think it's a temporary closure while they sort their shit out and work out how to fix?
Well, their official answer, and let me find this. So I'll share the page. Their official answer was something about supporting the countries. So
is it the servers? Is it the servers? Like, is the server fees too expensive and shit in that?
Mate, the servers will be living in the cloud in a really cheap country. What's this one? No, that's just the country list. Oh, it's not here. I read somewhere that it was all about the support, and they couldn't bring that level of here. Have issues in operating Greenland because it's too remote. Ukraine state of war. Now that I understand, maybe, but blanket, like, and it said it here. Why would you need to step in? This is where my conspiracy hat comes in. If you've already got a store running in United Arab Emirates, why does Lego need to step in and help? Because they're taking tax. Or they're taking a fee that they've realized, no, they can't take the fee. Bricklink didn't care back when old mate started it 20 years ago and he started it. He's like, well, it is what it is. I'm just helping the Lego world because it was a passion project, how it all started, obviously. Now it's such a proper business, that. And then, like I said, we'll talk back about the Lego stuff. Let's use, what the biggest one is, and let's fight this one, right? If I were showing the list and I ask you guys, where's the latest Lego big warehouse being built? What country?
Vietnam.
America.
Nah, Bill's right. Vietnam. If you're building the Lego factory in Vietnam, why did you ban Bricklink in Vietnam? Doesn't make sense.
No. Do you think it's business strategy to grow their own pick-a-brick? Because, like, if you look at a CEO coming in and taking over a company, he makes everything look good and peachy and rosy for the first year or two, and then he screws you over. So is that the same as like what Lego's done? They've taken over Bricklink. They've made everything look good, changed a few little things here and there, but for the most part, the same old Bricklink's operated. But now they start minimalizing Bricklink and pick a brick, bang, starts going online.
But the thing is, can't you just you can just go to Brick Owl or something like that, can't you? Like most people just do that.
You watch Brick Owl grow.
Well, yeah, anyone could start a new Bricklink. So yeah, Brick Owl will get bigger and bigger over this. And if anyone else does come up with a different version of Bricklink, I think it'll grow just as well too.
So here we go. Then there are Lego fans in those countries who will also be barred from buying on Bricklink, which is a whole nother level of insane. Lego fans, lugs, rely deeply on Bricklink to source elements, express their creativity, and credit to Jay. Jay said years ago, Jay, like the one that, Jay drinks Lego's Kool-Aid. We know this. And Jay's Jay. He said 2 years ago, this is the worst thing that could happen. This was the worst thing. Lego should never have touched Bricklink. But, like Bill said, here's the carrot, here's the carrot, here's the carrot, here's my offer too good to refuse. Or if it's not a carrot that got dangled when it got sold, we're not allowing you to sell our brand. You don't have the license to sell our brand. And then that opens now the next door. Let's say we'll go back to the countries. Let's say you've got, I don't know, a store in Lebanon, right? You might have and this is just really, really out there clutching at straws. Lebanon might have some guy or some loophole that can print Lego bricks just as good, or they've got another way to get it, or the counterfeit's that good, or there's no licensing, or you can't license, so Lego don't want nothing to do with it because of that reason. Counterfeit/licensing. You don't know, and no one's coming out with why.
I mean, the countries look a bit random. You know what I mean?
Like some you could probably almost, Kazakhstan, I kind of can almost get it, maybe, you know what I mean?
Like Brickle said earlier, they're all countries you couldn't pinpoint on a map.
Well, maybe Brickles, I could probably do more than half of them. Brickles never went to school. Or if he did, he went to school in Melbourne, so it makes sense.
Well, it's funny because Greenland is a part of Denmark, isn't it? Denmark owns Greenland.
They use the same currency, yeah.
Mm.
Here we go. Look, there you go. Look, 6 years ago, I wrote it was a terrible idea for Lego to acquire Bricklink. Revisiting some of my thoughts expressed then, it seems like there's dodgy stuff happening behind the scenes. 100% there is. There's something not right. There has to be. I don't know. You call it an end game.
What's Reddit saying? What's Reddit saying? Surely Reddit would have an opinion on it.
So, my friend, hold my beer.
No doubt.
I was just scrolling through, looking to see that if Reddit have a different idea than we do, I guess. And look, a few of them the same. Costs money to comply with local law. If the possible profit from a region doesn't justify the cost, then they won't bother. Again, it's coming back to taxes and fees. Taxes and fees. It's what it is. Again, look, taxes and fees.
They're probably getting stung. Fees and taxes, and it's not like you're right. It's because they're such a bigger entity. Because before it would have been not for profit, right? Or was it run for profit?
Always. It would have started as a not for profit, but needed profit to run, and then you add your 1%, 2% on top to make a revenue, to pay for your servers, to pay for your moderator. It's always going to be a little bit of a money maker. But the foul thing is, which is someone said on that exact page just there, is the problem is Lego owning the used market for Lego. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that. It's almost like Holden having car yards, but only Holden are now allowed to sell their cars used.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Henry, I can't sell you that NBA set you really wanted. Now we've got to go through Lego, and you got to pay their premium, or they've got to get their tax on top. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is what I mean. It's them being mafia, taking the skin off the top. How dare you sell something we own? How dare you scalp it for that much without us being a part of that percentage? So these countries have obviously a way around it, or they don't charge it, or like I said, Monaco has no tax. You go and sell your Bricklink in Monaco, what tax you paying? Lego can't come and go, oh no, you need to pay tax on that. No, fuck off. We don't pay tax.
So do you think by this time next year there'll be another 35 countries added to that list?
No, I think it'll be a pick a brick page. It'll be people are sick of it. You'll have your dribbles, but there'll be another page, another brand. Brick Hour maybe have gone supercharged.
Yeah.
And you can't even call them countries low volume countries, really. I mean, shit, you just built the factory in Vietnam. Come on.
Yeah, but is that because wages and import and export is lower than like Lego usage?
Mate, one of our friends just come back from Vietnam, and he said he was paying 40 cents a beer, and the worker at the bar earns $2 an hour, US. Like 100%. If I can go and buy Lego, $1,000 Star Wars set for Vietnam, adjustment, yeah. It could totally be on the dollar. You go through them countries. What are those? I mean, Dubai's up there, but I mean, UAE. It's either geopolitics or tax or mix of both.
Yeah.
You got to think, right? You don't realize Lego has political sway. Lego can change the way a country runs. They're that powerful, that big.
Absolutely.
You know, we're naive. We're just buying Lego because it looks cool and we can build robots. You know what I mean? Brickles, maybe they're trying to make people go to Pick a Brick. No, even Pick a Brick won't be available in those countries because they can't put tax on it. You know, and the only reason Lego's probably sold in them countries is because they got someone like AG, that's a global third party or a drop shipper that are paying the tax in the first country to get it to the second country. Do you know what I mean? It's my opinion, obviously, wholly and solely, they can't take their skin off the top. They're not going to bother with it.
Do you know what? It could be that I'd like to see some correlation. Like the data would be hard to get, but maybe Lego don't do as well as some of the Bricklink sellers. Maybe like there might be a proportion of Bricklink stores to the population, and their analysis, they're like, nah, too many people are actually buying off Bricklink as opposed to buying from our Pick a Brick wall and things like that. So shut them down.
That's what
Here we go.
I think you'll find Lego Pick a Brick online will grow.
Here's one on Reddit. Guy lives in Taiwan. I live in Taiwan, and they can't. I live in Taiwan, and the fees they collect in our country, I have to pay in USD every month. And then some guy commented underneath that, the main reason is because the digital service tax on electronic marketplace platforms. There you go. Why you would stop Greenland though? That is an odd one.
But then Lego's official statement is because of the lack of resources and support in some of these countries or specific markets, operational. Like,
okay, let's say you're right, and with all honesty, what are they doing? What are they supporting? They're not paying for anything. They're not, you know.
No, it's all third party, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, they could also be trialing in some of these countries, like you're saying. If Vietnam's got a big factory there, makes sense to just go, look, just use the pad wall.
If those countries,
no. See, you missed the point. Vietnam doesn't sell Pick a Brick or Bricklink. They only make the Lego. Pure export.
There's no AG stores, nothing like that.
No way. There's no retail store in Vietnam. Maybe down the future they might have one in the Lego warehouse, but at the moment, no. There's no official Lego store in Vietnam. It's just purely labor making. So they're already making their money because Vietnam's so cheap. Then the export sits wherever. And that's how, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's
a
odd.
can of worms.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, you look at some of them. I'm just looking at these countries now in this list. Like you do look at some of them. You know, like let's go Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE. Like you know that whole Middle East type land. The ones that are very tax generous, are on this list. I mean, you know, I'm not really down with Oman's tax figures, but. Brazil gets me, like, you know, Brazil, Argentina, they're too. A lot of these, like, these are high population countries.
Like India.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably clogging up the Indian sewage system, you know. But Indonesia, like, you know, I'm sure I've bought from, like, Thailand, Bali. I mean, it depends. I know Indonesia, but you know it can grow from there. Who knows what's under that umbrella?
Stores before,
yeah.
Like Indonesia's our neighbour. They're not far above us.
They need to put like you know you got what Taiwan, Turkey, Tasmania.
But ultimately, it's going to actually stop mocking. I don't know what I'd do without Bricklink.
Nah, you go to Brickowl.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose, I would, yeah.
Until Lego go after Brickowl and acquire
and that's exactly what that, took the words out of my mouth. That is exactly what's going to happen. They're going to license that you can't. Because they can. They can go after the owners of, okay, let's change the word Lego for Disney, and let's change the word Brick Hour for Pirate Bay. You get me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So do you think if we were to lose Bricklink in Australia, do you think you'd see Lugs have more swap meets, like face-to-face events that Lego can't get involved with?
Or Marketplace will be a gold mine.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd be shelling out top dollar at those meets.
Judy will be Australia's next billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, or you. Look at you.
Because here's a perfect example, right? And I don't know how down in depth, and some of you guys in the chat might be good at it. EA Sports, Electronic Arts, right? EA Games. The CEO famously said, "You won't own nothing, and you'll be happy." Right? I'm Mr. Lego. You won't. We own our bricks forever. Yeah, you buy them, you can use them, they're yours while you play for them. Da 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 da. You try sell it, we want a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Dirty, but 2025.
Do you know what? There's a comment I'm reading on another page about this. Is this going to extend to studio? Like, studio, rebrickable, all that stuff, because technically you're still making money off, or is it going to make it harder? Because if they're going to shut down on Bricklink and all that sort of stuff,
who owns studio? Still Bricklink?
I don't know.
Do you know who owns studio?
No idea.
They at best
Lego do, don't they? Lego do.
I'm not sure, man. But
there used to be two. There was Studio and there was another one. And one.
Yeah, Lego Digital Designer and it was shit.
LDD, yeah. But if Studio shuts down because it is part owned by Lego, you're not going to stop a voxel program being recreated without a Lego brand. That they'll always be around.
No, I get that, but I mean that would kill like mock markets and things like that. It would really kill the creativity. It'd be shit.
Studio is made by Bricklink. There you go. So Studio technically is Lego owned.
There you go.
All submissions for Bricklink Designer Program are submitted via Studio. It's not going anywhere. No, correct. But I think more what Henry's saying is it might not go anywhere, but you now need to pay $99 a year to use it.
So Studio was, when Bricklink had it, it was called Stud.io.
Yeah.
And Lego had Digital Designer. When Lego acquired Bricklink, they closed down Digital Designer and Stud.io turned into Studio. And more elements became available in Studio. I don't know if you remember the old Stud.io, but you were very limited. Now there's a lot more elements. I mean, you're still limited, but there's
still
more.
Random pieces that I find missing. It's weird. Like I'm actually making, like Kate and I are making the instructions for the Predator at the moment, and then this piece is not in the library. I'm like, that's so random.
Here we go. Update from an admin. We don't currently have the resources to support marketplace operations in these areas at the same level as everywhere else. We're continuously reviewing blah, 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 blah. Suck a fat one. What resources? Money. They're not recovering enough tax to put back into XYZ. Yeah. 100% that's what it is. It has to
come down to money and taxes, because for me as a bricklinker to sell to you as a customer, there's no involvement from Lego. But if they're paying the back end taxes and fees for the Bricklink e-commerce, then it's costing them and they want more piece of that. So that's exactly why.
If they own the business now, they need to be able to support the operation. Oh, I totally get that, but it's more than that. This is the fluff piece. This is like a politician's answer. This is the shit all the copers need to hear to drink the Kool-Aid and be happy with it. There's a bigger picture here. Change my mind.
Servers in those countries. Yeah, that's what it'll be about, is covering the...
They're not going to pay a specific customer service rep who speaks Lebanese, so shut it down. Well, Brent, you're sometimes very rarely wrong, but this time you're wrong. Why did they shut Greenland down? Greenland's Danish. They speak Danish.
Yeah.
That excuse falls on its face. I know you're being tongue in cheek, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, support bullshit. Support's what the Kool-Aid's made of.
Yeah, it's going to be costs and taxes and revenue. Be interesting to see how big Brickow goes. Be interesting to see if they go after Rebrickable, because people are making money off their own creations. Maybe Lego want a slice of that pie.
You know what? I'd be more comfortable if they just blame Trump.
Everyone else does.
And on that note,
blame a tariff or something. Yeah, look, Brent's one of the Kool-Aids as well. I don't think it'll be every country being removed with the exact same issue, a variety of things. Yeah, they're not taking enough skin off the top of the sellers because of that country's tax reform or that country's income tax or, sales tax or whatever it is, where all the Western countries bow to business and capitalism. It is what it is, mate. It's 100%.
But was Bricklink initially acquired as a loss leader for Lego? Because didn't they just want not off-brand shit being traded on that platform?
They wanted to monopolize the resale market. No other way to look at it.
Well, they sold it as though they wanted to keep Dan, what's his name, Jezek's dream alive.
Yeah.
So they did
How's
it
that going?
on the. It's a shame.
Yeah. Because of X reason, this country isn't worth paying the effort to support where its taxes or customer support. Yeah. I mean, that's the nice answer of it. But you're right. Because a certain country doesn't have tax and they can't take enough of their percentage, they're just giving up, which is a shit excuse, really. They're a multi-billion-dollar private company. Fuck me.
Well, hopefully it's not a long-term thing and they're suspending it.
Bill, you know as good as me. Trials are never trials, my friend.
Legit.
All right. And definitely on that note, it's bedtime. It's 9 o'clock up here. It's witch's hour down there. Henry.
All right, boys.
Henry, before you run, weekend prediction. Give me one. Oscar to win?
No, Max. I still think Max is going to do something crazy.
All right. I think Lando would take Max out and Oscar will win.
Mate, I reckon, I don't know why they don't just go, Sonoda, look, you're done. Just take him out. Just take him out, bros. Bill Antonelli should have done the same thing.
Bill, Lando, Oscar, or Max? Give me a name.
Max.
Bill's like Oscar the Grouch.
Max. I think Max will win.
Let's do it.
Do.
Thanks, everyone.
Max Verstappen.
Hey, there it is. See everyone.